My name is Scarlet and I'm an operations manager. Well, I had a lot of problems when I was younger. I was a nursing assistant in a geriatric facility, and I did a lot of lifting. And it was hard on my body, and I knew that I had problems for a long time, but I always was afraid to go to the doctor to get them figured out because I had trouble with my shoulder, I had trouble with my knees, both knees, and my hands. I have rheumatoid arthritis, so I had trigger fingers almost on every finger and carpal tunnel. And just, I was a mess. And I had my doctor refer me to an orthopedic surgeon, and he referred me to Dr. Stidham. I was nervous because I'm heavy set, and usually the doctors blame that on everything. You know, well, you're heavy set and da da da. But Dr. Stidham, he was so nice and so kind, and you know, he told me, he said, whatever I do, I do, and I would do it to my mother, my family. I'm not gonna, push you into anything. It's your decision whether you want to go forward with anything, but I will tell you what the results are and be honest. And I really appreciated that. He told me that right up front, and I felt comfortable. And at a time, first it was my knee, my right knee, and he did an MRI, and he examined it, and he knew something was wrong because of the way it moved when he moved and did his exam. So he sent me right away for an MRI. I had an MRI, and they saw some meniscus tears. So, he said, I can fix those up. It's not too bad of a surgery. We can do that. So I was scared. I only had one surgery in my life before him, and I was scared. It had been years since I had surgery. So he said, it's going to be okay, I'll take good care of you. And I trusted him, so we had the surgery, and then after that, he discovered while in the surgery that my ACL was totally blown. So when I came out of surgery, he told me, he said, Scarlet, while I was in there, it didn't show up on the MRI, but your ACL is totally gone. He said, that's why you're in so much pain. So he said, I can fix it. And I said, go ahead. The first surgery was so successful, and it did alleviate some of the pain, but I still had pain. So he went in and he fixed it, and it was like I had a brand new leg. I couldn't walk my dog before because, we have a big dog, a white lab, and she's big and she pulls me, and I couldn't keep my footage, because my knee hurt so bad. So I walk my dog now. I don't have any trouble. It was amazing. I was walking my dog. I went through therapy. He took care of me, made sure I had good therapists, and I can't say enough about him. I would send my daughter to him. I would send anybody. I have made referrals, and they've been happy. So he's really knows what he's doing. I'm here to get my left knee done. I have meniscus tears, and Dr. Stidham's going to fix them. He has a good bedside manner, and when I first went to him, I was concerned about my weight, and he made me feel really comfortable. And a lot of doctors, they blame everything on your weight, and so he was really good to me. I just felt comfortable with him. He's always, taking care of me at the best that he can, and I've never had such good care as I had with him. His staff, everything is wonderful. I recommend people to him all the time. Not bad for just having surgery. Well, yesterday I had surgery on my left knee. I started having problems with it a couple months ago, and I didn't want to say anything because I had been in surgery so many times. I thought, they're going to think I'm nuts, So I came in and saw Dr. Stidham, and I told him that the pain was similar to the pain I had in my right knee, months ago. And he said, well, Scarlet, let's just get an MRI right away, and we'll see what's going on. So he sent me for an MRI the next day, And 2 days later had the results, and sure enough I had meniscus tears in that knee as well. So he scheduled the surgery literally the day after he got the MRI. And he said, let's just get it out of the way. And I was so happy because I thought I would have to wait weeks, to get in the schedule. But he got me right in there, and I was in a lot of pain. And yesterday I had trouble walking, and I walk better today than I did yesterday when he didn't do the surgery. And he did the surgery, and I thought, well, I'm not going to be able to walk for a while. He said, you can put weight bearing on it, but don't overdo it. But I walked better after the surgery and being, invaded by the orthoscopic instruments and everything than I did before. And I think that's amazing. Because after just having surgery, less than 24 hours ago, it's like unbelievable.
And I just saw you walk down this hall.
Yeah. No pain.
That is absolutely
No
amazing.
pain. It is. It's amazing.